You got the grimace.
Yes, I got Grimace.
I got the chintzy, stupid cactus buddy.
Oh,
That
did
nobody
you?
wants. Yeah. Ah.
We had that same issue happen. Gino wanted Grimace, and yesterday I said, "Watch my luck. I'm gonna get that." He's like, "I got the little cactus buddy." I was like, "I don't know what to do with it. Like, why do I
I
want
would have
that
been,
guy?" And
yeah, I'd have
yeah,
been happy with any of the others. That
yeah,
I don't even know what
I,
cactus plant flea market is.
I have no idea. I actually was gonna search and see what that was all about, but yeah, no, I got Grimace, and currently I'm in a trade with Gino right now. So I was like, I don't
That
know what
double
we.
set of eyes kind of throws me off, though.
Yeah, it is kind of it. Don't worry, the camera's not broken. It's
Yeah.
just, yeah. So,
And if you look, Birdie, not only she have two sets of eyes, she has two sets of goggles.
no, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I guess I'm getting a Happy Meal after this today.
They're
Welcome everybody.
limited edition.
We'll go break that down, Troy, because I have some.
Okay.
Welcome to See It Comic Weekly. Of course, we are getting ready to nerd out. We're already going crazy over the Happy Meals this morning. So, of course, we're ready to nerd out for the next half hour. Troy, what's been going on with you?
I got a Happy Meal, adult Happy Meal.
Oh, man,
Finally caught up on She-Hulk, caught up on Andor.
I was so excited for the adult Happy Meal, and then when I realized, man, this is a number 9. This is the 10-piece. This is the 10-piece meal, and I got the toy. But yeah, uh, everybody is going crazy this morning. I've never got so many people messaging me. He's like, "Why would you get an adult Happy Meal?" I'm like, "Come on, man, it's the
Why
nostalgia,
wouldn't you?
right?"
Yeah, why wouldn't you? Come
Yeah,
on.
I mean, everybody needs an adult Happy Meal. It brought a smile to my face. I mean, of course, after I ate the nuggets and the fries and looked down and realized that's it, I'm done. So that's how they get you.
Yeah, well, you can get a Big Mac too. You don't have to get the nuggets.
I see. Okay, so I was misled. I thought the Big Mac and the nuggets came together. So I
That
thought
would
there
have
was
been
the
the big
nuggets,
boy
the
meal.
Big Mac. Oh man, that's the Joey type meal. That's what I was looking for. I was like, oh, I'm gonna have that. Then later I'm gonna have the nuggets. Then I'm gonna get the large fry. Nope. So,
They call that the
but
food coma meal.
they called that I'm going home early from work meal. I was like, I am not finishing anything today. But so limited, like you said. I this morning picking up some breakfast before we come into the studio. There's a big sign at the McDonald's on Loman that says, "We ain't got none. There's no Happy Meals here." And then, of course, El Paseo, Jackie has not been able to find these Happy Meals. I've been the only one able to find these Happy. Me and Martine have found these Happy Meals, but Jackie not so much. Not the best of luck. So I think we're got Troy frozen right now. But yes, the adult Happy Meals right now. We'll see if Troy can log back on here shortly and see what's going on his side. But yeah, adult Happy Meals. If you guys heard the show earlier this morning, we were talking a little bit about how the adult Happy Meals, they're running out. So I think I got you now, Troy. You there? You gotta love this show because technical difficulties can strike us at any moments. But yeah, if you guys missed the show this morning, letting you guys know, Yahoo says many McDonald's workers are begging people to stop ordering the new adult Happy Meals. They says the demand for the meals have sprung out of control, and they say customers have been in a frenzy trying to get their hands on the collectible toys and packaging. They says their demands have reportedly been straining staff members and slowing down their productivity. So McDonald's is saying, "Hey, stop trying to bombard us with the adult Happy Meals."
Well, I went. They came out on the 3rd, and I went at 11:01, right when they started serving lunch, and got mine to make sure I got it because they are running out in some places.
Yeah, you know what? I actually went yesterday at 11. 11, it was like right when it goes from breakfast to lunch, and I got it, and I'm like, "Okay." Jackie messages me and Martine because Martine also got one, and he's like, "Where are you guys finding this?" We're like, "At any McDonald's." Well, then I guess she went, like, later on the afternoon, and yeah, they were all sold out.
Yeah, I mean,
So
who knew that nostalgia is strong?
oh, man, let me tell you, it takes everybody here is just like, I think when these places hit the nostalgia, for some of us, we're just like, I want that memory again. And a Happy Meal, man, I mean,
Yeah.
it made me happy. And I think this is the longest I've ever hold on to one of these McDonald's toys ever. So I'm 24 hours with Grimace. I think this is a keep. This is going to be a souvenir for the office.
Yeah, it's just, and there's nothing special besides it's the toy, no moving parts. It's just a solid chunk of plastic, and that it's that Happy Meal box, man. That unique shaped box. You just get it and you go, you're just so giddy.
I love how they make it though big boy size too, because you're just like, and I really even thought with the box, I'm like, well, I could use this tomorrow to bring my lunch. I'll just reuse the box. So kind of thought about it. It's still sitting on my desk in my office. There's still a chance I may reuse it tomorrow. I was like, I'm gonna just pack my lunch in this one and bring it. So
You can always make that part of your Halloween costume.
there you go. So I'm gonna be this guy. So literally, I
That
could
would
be
be
this.
easy.
Although I probably get confused for Barney the dinosaur. I don't know. So I got to be careful with that. So
That's why you need that Happy Meal box.
I know. See, and then I could just do the 4 eyes
Yeah.
and see.
It all hinges on that box, dude.
So yeah, good luck. Drop in the comments if you guys know where you guys can find these Happy Meals. I know Loman, they had, like I said, on the drive-thru, they said they don't have any adult Happy Meals. Last I heard, El Paseo was very limited. I'm not sure about the other McDonald's here in town, but those are the closest ones to the station. So
Yeah, yeah, and later this month, you know, where they're going to bring out the old plastic Halloween buckets too.
yeah, now I'm excited more about those than I was about the adult Happy Meal.
Well, they got a couple new designs supposedly. They got a black cat and a witch. And I don't think they had those before. I think it was just Frankenstein and a pumpkin before.
Yeah, that was the only two that they had. So yeah, we're getting some different designs. That one I'm excited for because then my kid now has something to put his candy when he goes trick or treating on Halloween. So
Yeah, that was that was genius marketing on their part.
and that's why they pay them the big bucks, bro. That's why they're making the billions, and we're trying to find the Happy Meals.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
This
I'm
wasn't
looking for it.
Speaking of Halloween, so if you guys follow Zia Comics, by the way, kudos to you, man, on some of the artwork that you guys got going for Halloweenfest. I saw the zombie, the Zia Comics Fox that was ready for Halloweenfest.
It's a ringtail cat.
Yeah, ringtail cat. I was like,
Everybody says raccoon or fox, but I wanted to do something obscure, and that's why I have to always tell people it's a ringtail cat.
Okay, well, I'll remember that for next time. But yeah, it's zombified,
Yeah.
which was really cool.
Yeah, we've had that one for a year or two, and I just keep repurposing it and putting it in different ads.
Well, we're excited, of course. If you guys follow, and we got more stuff to come with Halloweenfest 2022. But yeah, Zia Comics going to be involved with the Halloweenfest and especially the costume contest.
Yeah. I wouldn't say spotted. We're providing prizing for the costume contest. It's going to be a $100 gift card for each category. So it's going to be worth it to enter, man. You can win a $100 gift card for the store.
Yeah, and with this contest, man, it definitely gets packed quick. So just letting everybody know now, with the costume contest, it's when you get there, get signed up. It's on a first come, first serve basis because those spots do fill up quick, especially Troy. And I'll tell you in the past, the family costume, man, those they go all out for the family costume.
Yeah, they usually theme it, and some of those themes are really creative. So,
oh man, so
I've been really happy with the costumes in the past. So, cross my fingers, there's gonna be some good ones this year.
I'm hoping that I'm not a judge because I'm glad last year I wasn't because there was some really good costumes, and then I'm just like, oh, don't make me a judge this year because I'm that kind of judge. Is everybody deserves a trophy.
You get a prize, and you get a prize.
You remember in Mean Girls when they break off the crown and everybody gets a piece? That's what I want to do, but we can't do that. So I'll stick to the hosting part of it and let somebody else do the judging.
Yeah, I think Lindsay asked me if I wanted to judge. I was like, no.
See,
don't you dare do that to me.
No, that's a lot of
pressure.
Put that
evil on me.
Well, judges to be determined. We'll keep their identity secret until that day, so nobody's trying to to pay them off. So,
Like
but yeah,
secret shoppers, we have secret judges.
I know, be like, okay. I was like, we're gonna need to do a background check on you first before just to see. Halloweenfest 2022 is gonna be coming up October 28th. It's on a Friday, so we'll get more details. Of course, keep listening, check out our socials, and yeah, we're gonna make sure we keep you guys up to date. But I'm excited for this one, man,
Yeah,
especially
there's some
with you
vendor
guys.
spots left open too. Some of
Yeah,
you
with
guys
you
want
guys
to be
being right there
vendors.
too, so people can go and do some shopping and just go have some fun
Yeah,
prior to it.
food
So
trucks, you can get some food. There's gonna be some shopping. If you want to be a vendor, I think there's still a couple spots open.
that's
It's
right.
gonna be a good
So
time, man.
yeah, I'm excited. This is my favorite time of year, and especially this year because the little one he's a little bit older now to enjoy Halloween. So taking him out there, by then he'll start walking a little bit more on his own. So and I think we've already gone through at least 4 or 5 different costume changes. We don't know yet exactly what he's going to be. So I don't
Just
know.
wear them all.
I know wife wasn't really going for the Jurassic Park one, so I was like, oh okay. She's like, yeah, that's a lot for him. I'm like, okay, we'll
Just
fix
use
it.
them all. You just change every hour. Just go and change them.
I was thinking Vegeta from Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, with the big wig.
Yeah. So don't even need to have the big wig, man. I just gotta gel his hair and he'll be Super Saiyan Vegeta. So we'll see how that works out. The only problem is, man, once I put him in these costumes, he doesn't he's like, okay, I'm kind of over it by then. And I'm like, come on, man. Just give me a couple more minutes. I was trying to go Goku and to have what was the cloud's name? The cloud that Goku would fly, Nimbus.
Nimbus, yeah.
Yes, I was trying to do that, but my kid's me. He's not that patient. So, oh man. So yeah, Halloween Fest. Make sure you guys go and check that out. You mentioned earlier you've been catching up on a lot of stuff. What have you been watching?
Well, I just this morning caught up on Andor and She-Hulk, and
Okay.
liking both of them. I really am.
Did you get a chance to watch Hocus Pocus 2?
Yes, absolutely did.
What'd you think of Hocus Pocus 2?
um, it was good in its own right. I put it about equal with the first one. I love that they gave their origin kind of story to it,
Yeah.
and it was just as they were just as over the top silly as they were in the first one. And I'm waiting to see if they make more because all three of the witches have said, yeah, they're game. They'll make as many as people want to see.
Well, for those that haven't seen it yet, there's definitely the door is open for possibly another one.
Yep.
So, I mean, it was good. One thing I did notice, because I mentioned this on the show last week about how my wife and my mother-in-law were so excited that they had a whole day planned for this the day that it got released. I didn't realize, Troy, how crazy it was going to be because I'm talking, we had dinner ready, Halloween themed. They had the Halloween lighting. We had, I mean, the house, my mother-in-law's house was decorated for this, and I didn't say anything. So if they're watching this, I'm just wondering, was this coincidence? Because I swear I thought there was a theme going on, and I'm watching from the living room, like, wait, like, was I supposed to dress up or what's going on here, man? But no, it was definitely a big nostalgia moment, and I saw many of the reviews, like the Hollywood Reporter, and I don't understand. What did they think they were getting?
I quit looking at reviews like that. That those people aren't real people like us.
Yeah.
They're expecting way too much. I just want to be entertained. If at the end of it I was entertained, then it's a good movie.
I gotta say with this one, it actually had me wanting to go back and watch the first one
Yeah,
again, just to make
yeah,
sure I didn't miss anything. So I think it did a good job. It had me thinking, okay, do I need to go back? Did I not see something? What was the story of this? And I mean, there was just so many moments that you're like, okay, it could stand alone, especially for this new generation. But I
yeah,
thought it was pretty good.
yeah. I like it. I mean, they kind of had to make it where it could stand alone because it's been a while since the first one came out, so they can't
Yeah.
rely on people to remember all that.
Yeah, and they even referenced 29 years ago, in there because they said it was
Mhm.
since the events that happened in the 90s, when they appeared. So 29 years ago is when the original one came out. So, yeah, I mean, you gotta think there's been so many movies that come back after a very long hiatus, and they just flop. Anchorman. Uh, so, I mean, I think they did a very good job.
Yeah, in this next one, I'd like to see some more about that witch they met in the forest. because the costume design on her was perfect. Her acting was perfect. I
Yeah.
was more interested in her than I was the Sanderson sisters, honestly.
That was a good setup for that, because like you
Yeah,
said, with the origin story, you're like, "Okay, so where did that go?" So maybe the 3rd one follows that story, or maybe we may get the Sanderson sisters, we'll get for the cameo, but maybe just kind of following them as they're progressing along to the events of the '90s.
I'm down. I'm down. Let's watch it.
I mean, it was good. And so, yeah, we gotta go with I think I gotta go with the thumbs up
All right,
on the
two
Hocus
of them.
Pocus too. So it was pretty good. Uh, I judging by my wife and my mother-in-law's reviews, they loved it. They were
Yeah.
totally
Yeah. The original one has a cult following anyway, so
yeah.
it's really going to be hard to mess that up.
Yeah, no, you can't mess that up. And I think that will be, I mean, in just in time, I mean, if anyone's thinking of a last minute costume contest, get 3 of your friends and there you go. You got a costume.
Yeah, yeah. There's your group or your family one right there.
And see, we could see that at Halloweenfest. I've speaking of Halloween costumes, I found a list. There's another list out there. Last week we talked about how certain costumes, well, those were for kids. Now for adults, this one struck me interesting because you mentioned what should be the top costume for adults in 2022.
Right.
And you were right. Top Gun is at top 3 of that list for adult costumes.
I kind of figured, yeah, with it making that much money at the box office, that's kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mentioned it this morning on the show. It's like, man, Troy was right. Y'all should have listened to Troy. He knew what he was talking about.
It happens every once in a while. Even a
Buy a
broken clock is right twice a day.
hey, buy a lottery ticket. That's what I'm trying to tell you, man. It's a sign. Buy a lottery ticket. You may win some money.
I spend all that money on a Happy Meal.
Oh my god, that's why people are so mad at me. Like, you paid $12 for a Happy Meal. I was like,
Yes, and I will do it again.
I know someone mentioned, shout outs to Becca. She says, I'm 6 Happy Meals in already. I was like, ooh, okay. So I was like, hey, Becca, do you, girl? Like, I'm jealous of you. The fact that you're able to find 6, poor Jackie can't find 1.
Tell Jackie she can have my Cactus Buddy toy. That thing
Now,
it's scary.
Gino's been trying to give away his all yesterday, day before yesterday. He's like, I don't even know what this is. What I do with it? Who wants to trade me? Martine got the Hamburglar,
That's
and
what I
I
want.
got yeah, no. So everyone's gotten, and I guess you guys got the cactus dude. So
That thing is
uh,
nightmare fodder. It reminds me of, you remember that old movie where the little tiki doll came to life and was trying to kill the lady?
oh yeah, yeah.
That
No, you
that
need to
that
get rid of
Cactus
that.
Buddy, I put him right up there with that dude as being freaking
Hey,
scary. I don't want him in my house.
yeah, you need to get. I was gonna say, don't take that thing home. I was like, you need to leave it somewhere or give it to somebody, but don't give it over here because I mean,
Yeah.
but you know what? I'm even kind of scared of this one because the 4 eyes. I mean,
Yeah.
why?
You know what would be really scary is if those eyes glowed in the dark.
Oh, don't tell me that, man. Especially because I'd be getting here to the office really early in the morning. I don't want to open my door and there's like, what is glowing? Like, what is going on? Oh man. So this week, pretty big week. The second trailer to Black Panther dropped. Did you get a chance to see it?
I have not seen it yet. No.
Of course, we're still getting. I mean, we're getting a little bit more of Namor, so we're gonna see more of his character, which he looks like a badass. So yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think he's not
There's
gonna
still
be the main villain.
speculation. I don't think he'll be the only villain, but the big speculation is who's going to be wearing that Panther suit.
So we know it's going to be a female
Yeah.
because you do get a preview, but we don't know who it is. We still don't know who it is. Also, there is a slight glimpse of Ironheart is in there as well,
Yep.
but we still don't know who Black Panther is.
Yeah. I mean, 'cause everybody's going the obvious route saying Shuri, but I don't think so. I think it's
Yeah,
going to be one of the Dorma. I can't even pronounce it. His guards. I think it's going to
yeah.
be one of the guards.
I did the same thing earlier today. I was like, it's gonna be one of the guards. Which
Dora
one?
Milaje. Is that
I was
right?
like, I can't say the name. I was like, I have to, yeah. I was like, yeah, you got me there. I think it's gonna be, but then I saw someone say that it could possibly be the mom. The queen could even be Black Panther.
I guess the T'Chaka did it until he was pretty old. and pass it on
So
to Chala. So I don't know. Maybe.
yeah, I don't know who is gonna be. They just oh man, they do this to us with these trailers that they just leave you like, man, like, can you just give us a little bit more of what we're like? I mean, I know a lot of us are looking for spoilers, but yeah, no. But next month, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever drops in theaters. I got pretty high hopes. I think just because of the events that have taken place. I think this is definitely going to be a pretty big movie for the holiday season.
Yeah, we get to finally see Namor.
Oh man, dude, he looks like a badass man. Like, oh
Oh, he
man,
is.
like oh everything. I mean, you guys need to go read up on him because there's some people that are like, well, where does he like someone? I'm not gonna throw any names out there. I don't want to get no one and that they're like, is he like Aquaman? And I was like, no, it's a totally different, but
Yeah, they both
okay.
live in the water. That's about it.
Yeah, Little Mermaid and them, they got more in common than so yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people are gonna definitely be I think that's gonna be a scene stiller for a lot of people is seeing Namor in there. So I'm excited for it, man.
Oh
Excited
yeah,
for it.
yeah. That and Black Adam when it
Oh
comes
yeah.
out.
Uh, I don't know. I just, of course, thank you TikTok because they're always. I don't even know if they're messing with me. They're saying Superman could be making a cameo in Black Adam.
He might. They've had a history in the comics, and if we're going to see Superman, are we going to get a cameo with Shazam as well?
I don't know, but they're saying Henry is going to be back for it.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah. Well, The Rock said, he wants to have a movie where Black Adam fights the Justice League, and all the producers are like, "Oh yeah, that's great." He's like, "No, I want to fight that Justice League, the
yeah, I
ones that
mean,
already exist."
I think if The Rock can pull this off with Black Adam and it does the stellar numbers that a Marvel movie does, I think they give him that. I think they say, okay, you're right. You'll fight that Justice League, but I think it has to show and prove. And I think The Rock will do great with it. It's just I don't know. The more of these spoilers and these leaks start to come out, you wonder like, okay, are they trying to throw us for a curve or what's going on here?
Well, The Rock made the Tooth Fairy movie successful, so if he can't do it, no one can.
Can you imagine what movie you'd have to bring up to any celebrity that just would be like, man, you remember you did that movie?
Well, they did
So
that. One of his co-stars did that to him on the set of Black Adam. They were trying to make fun of him for Tooth Fairy, and he just turned and looked at him and was like, "I made $112 million on that movie." Shut the guy right up.
right. The movie you want to really pick on him is Doom. That one bombed.
Oh,
Yeah, we forget
he
he was
wasn't the only big name in that one either.
I know there's a lot of people that got to deal with that L. That was a horrible movie. That was bad. So yeah, but I think with Black Adam, I mean that's going to be a good one. I mean we got some pretty good movies. Then next year, turn around and then you got the Ant-Man and the Quantumania that is going to be coming out. So
Mm-hmm. It's going to be a good superhero summer.
tis the season for superhero movies. All right, Troy, I want to put you in a situation. I want to put you in a scenario. Okay.
Okay, I'm ready.
Alrighty. So this week, Aaron Judge hits his 60-second home run. Guy catches it. Guy is offered $2 million for that baseball. Now I gotta ask you, do you run with it and say, take the baseball, I'll take the 2
Sold.
million, or are you keeping it?
Sold.
He's like,
Sold.
I wait, it's $2 million, bro. I'm taking it.
Yeah, but the guy who caught it was he's a Wall Street financier. He's already doesn't need the money. So it's not
Oh
like,
man.
Joe Blow hot dog vendor caught it.
How did you know that was my side hustle?
That's my work name is Joe Blow.
That's my OnlyFans. So, uh, so
It's
$2
just
million.
close ups of making hogs.
Hey, I'll actually be doing that next week. So, uh, don't judge me when you
You
see me
just gotta
making hot dogs.
do it all ASMR. And we spread the mustard upon the hot dog.
Yeah, no, you're about to give me. I might lose a job on Monday. Thanks, Troy. Because I'm like, yeah, we're not gonna have him touch the food anymore.
Yeah.
He's banned. He's
The
off.
cookout? Yeah, don't no.
No, he's not
You don't need
allowed
to
near
bring
the.
any food for the for the potluck.
Oh. So I had this moment where I really thought about the $2 million. I don't think I could sell it, and I think I would actually give it to Aaron Judge. I would probably give him the ball to have, maybe in exchange for a signed jersey or something.
Do you realize the Yankees pay him a whole lot of money to
I
hit those
know.
home runs?
See it? That's what I'm thinking.
So
I'm
you're
like,
gonna,
am I wrong
instead
for
of the
that?
2 million, you're just gonna give it to a dude who doesn't need the money?
Well, I mean, it's something for his collection, man, because, I mean, that's a history-making moment for him, and maybe if I could turn around and get a jersey now, if that jersey becomes worth something, I mean, I don't know, man. I was like I
You could
realized,
buy
like,
it
man,
for a couple $100 on eBay later.
I know, right? But I'm like, man, would I return it? Because they did ask him in a post-game interview, they're like, "Hey, are you gonna try to get the ball back?" And he said, "No, man, that's gonna belong to a fan." And I was like, "Man, I think I'd try to." I don't know, maybe it's the attention-seeking person in me that was like, I wanna be that good news story that's like, "Hey, I returned the baseball to you, and all I asked for was a signed jersey."
But then it's just gonna turn into harassment because he doesn't want it back, and you're following around says, Mr. Judge,
"You sure you don't want this ball back?" Like,
rabid fan arrested for harassment
$2
at
million
Yankee
bill.
Stadium.
I'll have to sell it.
We take the ball.
I was like, "Hey, can I take this as collateral, please?" Or how am I gonna get never mind. Now, I'm glad you brought that up because it's like, never mind. I think I'll just sell it and just be done with it.
Yeah,
So,
see, like if I held on to it to speculate, somebody would beat the record the next year, and then that ball would be worthless.
see, that's why I was like, okay, maybe I don't know if it's one of those things where it's like, oh, maybe if the record ever gets broken, it's like, okay, I may need to start thinking about unloading this baseball and sell it to somebody. Because you're right. I mean, the record could be broken and it just has no
Look,
value anymore.
look at Todd McFarlane. How much did he pay for McGuire's? And oh, wait a minute,
Oh
I think that
man.
record was beaten, or has an
Yeah.
asterisk on it, or something.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's one of those things that something happens or, an athlete, just becomes not that great anymore. And then it's like all of a sudden the career just spirals down and you're like, that ball might not be worth as much anymore. So, all right, well, then Troy is definitely on the
Sell
right path.
it, sell it.
Sell it. Me over here, I'm trying to do the good thing, but I may end up in prison, is what it seems like. I've been so far behind on my TV shows. I've been so far behind that I'm barely catching up on Cobra Kai. I'm
Oh,
almost done with season 5. So far pretty good. I do love the nostalgia feature to it. I think it's great. I think I have 2 more episodes to go. I'm not sure.
so you've already seen Matt Barnes,
Yes, yes, I already see.
the bad boy
Actually,
of karate.
yeah, actually, the episode that I'm on right now, Matt just kidnapped them.
Oh yeah,
So
that was a good episode.
I don't know what's about to happen. I know they're getting into the limo, which by the way was such an ugly looking limo. But anyways, like they were just the minute I was like, okay, I gotta stop watching for a second. They were about to get into the limo, I guess, to go fight Silver. So I don't know. I
Yeah,
guess I'm
it's all getting ready to hit the fan, dude. This next
oh,
episode is going to be action packed, and
okay.
you haven't seen the end of Stingray.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Stingray's my boy.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, so I'll be finishing that up fine. I tell you, man, I'm so far behind. I'm 2 episodes into She-Hulk. I haven't even gotten a chance to start Andor. I definitely need to catch up, man, because
Yes.
Disney is putting out I was at one point I'm like it was manageable, but Disney's putting out so much content these days that I'm like, I can't keep up.
Not if you want to have a family. Yeah, you got
I
to
I
parcel your
know.
time out.
Exactly. So I'm just like, all right, Matthew, you want to take a nap? Cool. I'm gonna get 3 episodes in of a show. So that way, by the time you wake up, I'll be finished. So, oh my gosh. Troy, before we get out of here, what do you guys got going on at Zia Comics?
Well, we're getting ready for the Halloweenfest, and then the day after that is the zombie walk. So that's going to be 2 packed days downtown. So we're all hands on deck for both those days. Going to see a lot of cool costumes. I'm probably going to try to break out a few of mine. I haven't really got to wear. I wore the Darth Vader once or twice. I've got a brand new Darth Vader outfit. I'm hoping to have Boba Fett done by then. Maybe I'll wear the Predator. Dude, I got so many costumes. I'm probably just every hour go in and change, and just walk outside. Look at me.
Yeah, it's easy to do a costume change. He's like Jennifer
Britney
Lopez at the
Spears. Like a Britney Spears concert.
It's a new hour. It's a new costume from Troy. So, and of course, they can stop by and check you guys out. New comics every Wednesday. And you guys always have a lot of great stuff going on out there. And it's it's the season, man, to go out there, have some fun, and now that the kids are gonna get ready, they got their last weekend before they go back to school. So they get the last couple of days before they got to go back to school.
Oh, I remember those days.
Oh man, I know. It's mad. So if they want to keep up with you on the socials, how can they stalk you?
We are all over the interwebs, man. We got YouTube, we have Twitter, we have Instagram, Facebook, and most importantly, TikTok.
That's right. Follow them on TikTok today. And
Less
then
than
for
100
me,
people, and I hit 1,000.
hey, we're gonna get you there, man. I tell you, I got one new follower this week, so I'm excited.
that was
one
me.
new follower. One new follower, and then not a relative. That's always a good thing. So yeah, follow me, Joey, on the FM on TikTok. You can also follow the Big Show, Hot 103's Big Show on Facebook, as well as on the Instagram, Big Show FM. Follow us there, guys. This has been another edition of Zia Comic Weekly. We do this every Thursday. Make sure you guys catch up with us. Follow us on the socials. Drop your comments. Let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about. If there's a show that we need to be watching, you need to let us know. Drop them in the comments. All right. Until then, we'll see y'all next Thursday.
Later, nerds.